Alright, so the story goes you trash the garden, right? On the 21st at 8 pm, and then someone's rang the coppers and they've come 24 hours later. And Nick has seen that the cops have come in and heard them say, "Oh, are you the one that had the destruction to the garden?" And I said, "Yeah." They said, "What did you want us to do about it?" And I just looked at him like, what can you do? It's already done. If he gets charged, then I'm going to get in more trouble. So the coppers didn't even go to his home. They just left. But he went over to the other fat boy, Greek guy's house, and then they both came out, and one of them sat on the couch, saying, "Why'd your dog sit in this, that, and the other?" And I'm like, "I never touched the dog again." And if I knew any better, he should have a lengthy criminal history. I mean, mine's been a clean slate for over 2 decades. But like I said, because the coppers came, even though they didn't go to him, I've been classed as okay. So here comes Nick, and he's just been at Russell's house. So there you go. He's just ripping where the dog and all that like holds it in. There's like mesh there that holds up vines, and it's just the whole lot's coming down. But there is an entertaining part about this, and you'll see it very shortly. On my outdoor entertainment channel, you get criminal activity and fools falling over. So, hope that hurt, you fucking C-cup octomum belly bastard. And he's swearing, and I showed this to Hauso. And now Ryan's talking to him and he's justifying and saying, "Oh, it fucking stinks, oh, there's fucking this, fucking that, oh, it's a common area, oh, I want this, I want that." And he's not exactly being, he's doing this very violently. And I explained that to Hauser and I said, "Look, there's $500 worth of fucking damage done to the plants that have been bought. But at the end they said, oh, well, it is common area." And I said, we could have gone about it a different way. But this is also on YouTube with volume in real time. So if you want to see that, AL, that's where you're going to have to go and see if you can open it up. But the whole time he's just motor mouthing. And he talks about, "I'm not living under your rules." I'm like, what rules? You don't see any plaques up around my house saying there's rules. So now I have no place to keep my dog in. And now I'm going to have to go back to putting newspaper back on the floor in the bathroom, all because now my dog can't go outside, period. The only time he'll be able to go outside is when I walk him now. And I think it's a bit ironic that on the 21st, and if you have a look at the time, right, last night's was 28. It was 8 o'clock as well. I mean, the guy could sell dirt to a ditch digger and ice to an Eskimo. I know big friends that can come up to him and just go, "Oi, you touch him, we'll touch you, you bastard." But I ain't that lucky. You can look at him, he's just one aggro ball of fat. And then when Halzo comes, he's like, oh, look, I asked him many, many times, and he just was belligerent, and he didn't do anything, and the dog feces were everywhere, and in the garden. I'm like, well, that's pretty good considering you just took down the netting that would even stop that happening. He's just not happy. But he pulls it all down and neatly puts it, if you will, on the couch, out the way. But now he's got his way, he's done his bit, but there's no punishment. So I want a breach of destruction to property. It's my property, regardless if it's on the common area. It's bought, paid for. I mean, look at him. The thing's fighting him back, saying, you shouldn't have taken it down, you shouldn't have taken it down. He's like, fucking have a cone, mate. Calm down. Or even better, I'll run over to the fucking chemist and get you a fucking packet of diapers and a fucking packet of tampons and a dummy. You prick. What are you? Prick. If I was his size, he would never, ever be doing this shit. It's just because I'm a small bloke and an easy target. I've got the balls to fight him, but if he takes one deep good swing, well, it's going to knock the fuck out of me. But he's a big bloke, so if he trips over or goes to the ground, that's when I attack. That's my world of judo. And I've been pretty much studying it since I was 13 and bullied at school. He's still going. Still going on. And this guy's got cardio problems, diabetes and all that, but yet he's got plenty of aggro, which gives him the strength to do what he's done. And he's still going. And this is what I've got to put up with next door, because he can't fucking... someone's never taught him to shut his trap, and I fucking want to. I won't, but if I have to, I will. Let's see what's going on here. Seems to have stopped. Oh no, here he comes back.